Okay, today we will do the zigzag theorem in semigroups, and the statement is the following. Let U be a sub-semigroup of a semigroup S and D is in S, D is an element in S. Then D belongs to the dominion of U in S if and only if D belongs to U or there exists a system of the following equalities. Okay, following equalities: D equal to it's x1 u naught. U naught is equal to u1 y1. Then x1 u1 is equal to x2 u2. Then it says u2 y1 is equal to u3 y2, and the next equation will be x2 u3 is equal to x3 u4. Then it says u4 y2 is equal to u5 y3. So the ith step is like this: xi u2i minus 1 is equal to xi plus 1 u2i. Then it's u2i yi is equal to u2i plus 1 yi plus 1. So this is I varies from 2 to m minus 1, and at when I is equal to m minus 1, it's u2m minus 1 y. M minus 1 is equal to u2s m minus 2. It will be here u2m minus 1 ym. So here we must have, for I is equal to m minus 1, it's x m minus 1, and here it will be x m. So this last equation will be like this: xm u2m minus 1, that's equal to u2m, and then u2m ym is equal to t. So it's the zigzag theorem is same actually. जहाँ पर जो इक्वेशंस आपको मोनाइड के केस में मिल रही है, वही सेम इक्वेशंस आपको सेमी ग्रुप के केस में भी मिल रही है. ओके, okay. So where these elements ui's, xi's and yi's, where xi yi with 1 lesser equal to I lesser equal to m, they all belong to u, and ui with 0 lesser equal to I lesser equal to 2m minus 1, they all belong to u. और इसका नाम मैं यहाँ पर 1 रख देता हूँ. ये जो सिस्टम ऑफ इक्वेशंस है ना, नेम इट 1. ओके, प्रूफ. हमें एक्चुअली मोनाइड की जिगजैग थ्योरम का यूज करना है. सो वी मस्ट एडजॉइन आइडेंटिटी टू एस एज वेल एज टू यू. Okay, so let's adjoin 1 to S and denote the resulting monoid by S star. So we adjoin 1 to S and denote this resulting monoid by S star. Okay, resulting monide by S star. So that's this S star is actually it's equal to S union 1, और इसको हम S1 भी लिख देंगे ऐसे, जो आपने नोटेशन ऑलरेडी लिखी है. So also let's take this U star, which is a sub semigroup. Let's write now U star, which is equal to U is a sub semigroup. Now U star is equal to U union 1. So which had this notation also. So then U star is a submonide. Then U star is a submonide. Is a submonide of S. Is a submonide of S. Now we assume that D is in dominion, and we have to derive those set of equations. Okay. Let D belongs to dominion of U in S. If D is in U, then there is nothing to prove. If D is in U, then there is nothing to prove. Then there is nothing to prove. Okay. So assume that D belongs to the dominion of U in S, but not in U. Then this D must be in D belongs to dominion of U star in S star. Can you verify this one? अगर D इस dominion में है which is not in U, then D must be in dominion of U star in S star. So D इस dominion में है, तो D must be here. In fact, this is actually if and only if. So you should write this. This way it's trivial because this U star is bigger than U and S star is also bigger than S. So whenever D is in this dominion, then D belongs to this dominion by closure operator. But on the other way, if D is in this dominion, then D must be here. Then D must be here. D must be dominion of U star in S star because okay, let me write it like this. We should write like this. D is not in U. Okay, D is not in U, so we should write it like this. D. So if assume that D belongs to S minus U, D is not in U. It is an element of S but not in U. Then we have following. We have the following: D belongs to dominion of U in S if and only if D belongs to dominion of U star in S star. तो इतना आप वेरीफाई कीजिए दिस. मैंने फिर से कहा कि ये जो है ना D is in dominion implies D is in dominion of U star in S. It's very simple because this U star it contains U, S star contains S, so it's can easily verified. So you should take D in this dominion, you have to verify that D is in dominion because every monoid morphism is also a semigroup morphism. Okay. So या मैं आपको ये दिखा दूँ ये दो इक्विवेलेंट है अगर D S माइनस U में है. Yes.
जी सर.
Okay. So assume that D is in dominion of U in S. Okay. Now we show that D is in dominion of U star. So for this, let's take it into monoid morphism that beta gamma be monoid morphisms from S into T. Okay, from S into T, where T is a monad. Okay, it's a monad morphism means that S and T, S star is here, not here. क्योंकि आपको S star dominant of S star U star S star में आपको प्रूव T is a monad here, such that U beta is equal to U gamma for all U in U star. Okay, so then for any two morphisms beta gamma from S star to T, this gives that U beta is equal to U gamma for all U in U also. Now since beta and gamma they are monad morphisms, therefore they are also semigroup morphisms. And they two agree on U, which implies that d beta is equal to d gamma, because D is in dominion. Because this D is in dominion. So that means whenever beta and gamma are morphisms from S star to T, such that U beta is equal to U gamma for all U in U star, then D beta is equal to D gamma, which implies that D belongs to dominion of U star in S star. So conversely assume that this D, it is in dominion of U star in S star. So we show that D is in dominion of U in S. Let beta gamma be any two morphisms from S to T, such that U beta is equal to U gamma for all U in S. So let's define. We show that d beta is equal to d gamma. Okay, so define beta star gamma star from S star to T star. What is this T star? T star is T union 1 by, let's define this by S of S beta star. Let's define this by S beta star is equal to S beta if S is in S, and it's equal to the identity जो हमने adjoint किया है, if S is equal to 1, and S gamma star is equal to S gamma same as gamma if S is in S, क्योंकि gamma S पर define है, beta भी S पर define है, and it's equal to 1 if S is equal to 1. Okay, then beta star and gamma star, they are monad morphisms. Then beta star and gamma star are monad morphisms, such that U beta is equal to U gamma for all U in U star, because at 1 they are equal. 1 beta is same as 1 gamma. U पर तो है ही equal these two, so they are equal since U is in U star. So you can easily verify that because U beta is equal to U gamma for all U in U, और U beta star के बराबर है, और U gamma भी U gamma star के बराबर है अगर U में है. तो on U beta star is same as U gamma star, but when U is equal to 1, then again this is here 1 beta star and this one is here 1 gamma star. 1 beta star is 1, 1 gamma star is 1, so on U star they are equal, but D is in the monad dominant, which means that D beta star is equal to D gamma star. Since D is not equal to 1, because D is in S minus U, so D is not equal to 1, so this means this is D beta is equal to D gamma. because D belongs to, because D can't be equal to 1. Okay, yeah, D can't be equal to 1, because in case D is equal to 1, then obviously they are equal. So D is not, D is in S slash U actually. Because D is in, so D so that is D is not equal to 1. तो D actually आपने पहली S से choose किया ना, so D is not equal to 1. So this means that D belongs to dominion of U in S as required.